Hi everybody, it's me Mike Celestino from laughingplace.com, and I'm out here in the California desert, specifically Joshua Tree, for a very, very unique event, and we're going to feature it in this week's episode of Laughing Place on Location. So I said I'm in the desert, which is true. It's Joshua Tree, but I'm going to turn around here and you're going to see where I'm standing. It's in the parking lot of this place called Auto Camp in Joshua Tree. And it's kind of a glamping. They call it glamping. You've probably heard that term. It's camping, but you don't have to worry about braving the wilderness because everything's kind of taken care of for you, and it's not roughing it, as you would say. But we've been invited here this weekend. Actually, it's middle of the week. It's Thursday right now. But we've been invited here for an event called Gift the Galaxy. And it is a celebration of all things Star Wars for the 2025 holiday season and the Gift the Galaxy merchandising campaign coming from Lucasfilm and Disney products. We are super, super thrilled to be here. Gosh, I'm such a dork for this stuff, as you might know if you're a regular viewer of Laughing Place or reader of Laughing Place. I'm a pretty huge Star Wars fan, so to be invited to something like this is always, I always get a kick out of it. It's always a blast. Here's a couple animatronic Star Wars holiday figures. These are pretty close to life size, if not, they might be life size, but it's Imperial Stormtrooper and Darth Vader. The Stormtrooper has a candy cane instead of a blaster, and Darth Vader has a candy cane instead of a lightsaber. He's also holding a Death Star Christmas ornament. And then if we spin around here, there's just a giant Star Wars logo here at the entrance to the Auto Camp building. And then over here we've got Chewbacca with his candy cane and Santa hat. And hi Chewie, another animatronic. Wow, that's it's big. I know it may not come across on the video, but again, it might be life-size Chewbacca, and he is animatronic if you want to put him outside of your house for the holidays with his Santa hat on there. Here's R2-D2 dressed up for the holidays with some lights. We'll probably come check that out at nighttime and see if he's all lit up. Now I'm inside this main office where we checked in, and there's a whole huge display of Star Wars merchandise from all sorts of licensees. The thing that caught my eye at first was this huge new Lego Star Wars Death Star set. This is the one that everybody's been talking about, and it's so cool to see it here in person. I've seen it on display in the Lego store at downtown Disney, but you can get really up close and personal here with some of these rooms and minifigures. There's the Micro Galaxy Squadron from Jazzwares. Here's Hasbro's vintage collection on and Chewbacca. And you've got The Last Jedi score by John Williams on vinyl. Behind me here is a big Star Wars Fall of the Empire pinball machine. Pretty neat. And then we've got helmets from Hasbro, a Clone Trooper, a First Order Stormtrooper, the Shore Trooper or Scarif Trooper, and then you've got the Death Trooper from Rogue One. More on display over here. There's a whole wrapping station for gift wrapping. And then we've got Star Wars Crocs and these little gibbets, charms to decorate your Crocs, the R2-D2 Crocs with. There's Loungefly Stormtrooper bag. Let's see. Star Wars socks, Star Wars ornaments, more from Hasbro. That's the Obi-Wan Kenobi Black Series figure. Lionel Star Wars train, Heroes and Villains Star Wars pouches, Joffrey's coffee, Displate, Grogu sign, a Star Wars power pack from Pop Sockets, Owala, Simple Modern. Funko has some stuff here. There's Hallmark's pop-up style holiday Star Wars tree, Star Wars Doorables collection. Oh, I like this. It's a really large ornament of Chewbacca and C-3PO playing hollow chess or Dejarik. There's Chewbacca from the Black Series, a vintage collection Stormtrooper, the Funko Darth Vader with the candy cane, Yoda ornament. Oh, kind of like a Star Wars Christmas village with the Death Star and Darth Vader with 2 Stormtroopers, Rebel Scum on the garage. More Hasbro, Just Play, Moose Toys, Lego Star Wars Advent Calendar, more Star Wars Doorables. Here's some books and records. Star Wars kids books, Galaxy's Edge, Batuu Adventure, that's fun. Dr. Squatch, Star Wars Lo-Fi on vinyl. And then we've got, we did a whole unboxing and review video of this. This is the Star Wars Power Crystal lightsaber from Hasbro. You can find a whole unboxing and review of that on right here on the Laughing Place YouTube channel. These are from Ty. And then here is the big Columbia Endor collection that was revealed this week by Billy Lord, who was Carrie Fisher's daughter. All sorts of apparel from Columbia, and then Bobble Bar has some Star Wars ornaments and a charm bracelet type thing. Star Wars jewelry from Girls Crew. Ray-Ban Star Wars sunglasses. Here's this Columbia bag. All sorts of cool stuff. And in the corner here, we've got a whole big Christmas tree decorated with, pretty much exclusively with, Star Wars Christmas ornaments. There's a little Grogu. A smaller tree there in the corner. C-3PO and R2-D2. Grand Admiral Thrawn, look at that. That's fun. BB-8. Darth Vader, Padme, and Din Djarin, the Mandalorian himself. And on top, instead of an angel, instead of a star, we have the Death Star. That's appropriate. All sorts of Star Wars ornaments on there. In the center here, little coffee table, you have a coffee table book. This is Doug Chiang's new book, which is awesome looking. I haven't had a chance to take a look at that yet, but hopefully I will. From Abrams Books. Star Wars Blueprints book as well. And then from Pop Sockets, there's some new iPhone cases. This Christmas tree has exclusively Yoda. Yoda in his Santa Claus outfit there. And here we are in the Auto Camp campground. You can see all these trailers, these campers all around, and they've all been decorated for this event with Star Wars iconography. Ours is R2-D2. You've got the Death Star there. You've got some Christmassy decor as well, and some snowflakes. And then in the Star Wars alphabet of Arabish. This says Benji Breitbart, who you may know from Laughing Place as well, and he's here with me. Let's take a look inside. Let's open this up. So this is the inside of the camper, and they've left a bunch of very cool Star Wars stuff for us. We'll start in the bathroom. All this cool Star Wars stuff. There's even a Star Wars bath mat. Star Wars stockings with Grogu and some of the good guy characters. You got Yoda, R2, Leia, Chewbacca, Luke Skywalker. Oh, and there's Darth Vader, a villain, with the Death Star behind him there. I'm going to interject right here to show off what's inside of these Star Wars holiday stockings. We've got a little Darth Vader. It's like a tennis ball that looks like Darth Vader. Oh, this is from Ty. Remember Ty? Made Beanie Babies. And now you've got a, I wonder if that's like a pet toy or... No, we don't know. Let's see what else is in there. Another one. This is Mandalorian Din Djarin. The same series of balls. And the third one is C-3PO. And there's some, oh, these are for these Crocs, Darth Vader Crocs. There's a map of the campground. And then when we walked in, I freaked out. I kind of geeked out because this Star Wars lo-fi album, vinyl record, has been on my wish list for a while. So very, very thankful and grateful that they have given that to us as we enter here. There's also, this Star Wars bag that I haven't opened yet with some characters on it. Kind of blend into the background there. I can't quite make those out. I don't think they're Arabish, actually. Some other types of characters. There's a Stormtrooper Loungefly bag. There's a little Merry Force Be With You throw pillow with a AT-AT or AT-AT and a snow speeder. And then there's a big Star Wars throw blanket with our R2-D2 and C-3PO, a TIE Fighter, Darth Vader's, TIE Advanced, X-Wing, Darth Vader and a Stormtrooper, and more X-Wings. There's a Grogu medal sign by two. This is from Displate. We've got fan drop Mandalorian and Grogu. Pretty cool. What's this, more like a pop socket type of thing? R2-D2 astromech droid. Look at this, all sorts of Star Wars coffee and little Christmas tree with ornaments. I think this is probably from Hallmark. Taste of Star Wars Snacks book. And then inside the main master bedroom here, we've got a Star Wars t-shirt, Let It Snow, socks, Star Wars bed sheets, and more pillows and pillowcases. Wow. And more apparel over here. This is just a cool photo from the desert. And then kitsch hair clips and pillow scrunchies. This is the big deal here on the bed. This is kind of a big part of why I think they're hosting this event right now in promotion of this Star Wars Columbia Endor collection that got announced a couple days ago by Billie Lourd, Carrie Fisher's daughter, who was in the sequel trilogy as well. Let's open this up. It's got the Rebel Alliance insignia on the front, and it says the Endor Collection. It says Star Wars Columbia calling all rebels, introducing the Endor Collection. Assemble your strike team. There's a map of the Endor bunker, the Imperial bunker site MISS, Mission DSTR, Mission Destroy, SHI, Destroy Shield Generator, Mission Destroy Shield Generator. So that's probably the Rebel Alliance mission to the forest moon of Endor at the end of, the climactic scenes of Return of the Jedi. And you've got this amazing looking, I guess, what would you call this? A parka, a rain jacket to wear on the Endor moon. Look at these decals from Endor, and wow, I'm definitely going to be wearing this. This is a really cool vest from Columbia and the Endor collection. Wow, that's great. Yeah, I love all this stuff. More stickers and decals of Ewoks, Yub Nub, and then kind of a long sleeve zip up or half zip. This says the Rebel Alliance in Arabesh. Let's open up this other bag too, because I actually haven't looked in here yet to see what's in here. Wow, so this bag actually was sent to Benji before we came. He brought it along with him so we could open it up on site. Really above and beyond, I think, what we were expecting out of this event. This is Star Wars' little pouch from Heroes and Villains. Little Star Wars Jedi Order insignia there. And then a nice hat and I think a scarf maybe. Very cool set. There's a Lego set that, great, I didn't get this yet. Look at that. So many things that I wanted being handed to me. It's Lego Star Wars Advent Calendar 2025. This year is all droid themed. So you've got, C-3PO with his red eyes from Star Wars The Rise of Skywalker. This little BD droid. There's a Anzellan, I think that's Babu Frick from Rise of Skywalker as well. You got battle droids and pit droids and mouse droids. All sorts of droids coming in this Advent Calendar set. There's even some wrapped gifts in here, but let's take a look at this first. Of Vader Family Sithmas book by Jeffrey Brown. That's fun. I've read a couple of his Star Wars kids books for the site before. All right, let's take a look in here. This is shaped like a Black Series figure from Hasbro, if I had to guess. Being a collector of the Star Wars Black Series, I'm going to guess that's what this is. And yes, indeed, it is one of the very cute Star Wars holiday-themed Black Series figures wrapped in Star Wars wrapping paper. It is the Stormtrooper Holiday Edition with, as the Stormtrooper looks like a reindeer, by the way. Decorated, painted to look like a reindeer. He's even got antlers, if you can see that. And then he comes with two porgs. One is an ice porg, and one is a snow porg. And then the Stormtrooper rifle is blue with a red tip there. Kind of like a toy blaster that you would get at the holiday season. And then let's open this one up. This one has Grogu wrapping paper. It's like Christmas already. This is Ray-Ban and Star Wars collection. I thought that was a lightsaber blade on the top, but it's like a little slit. I wonder if it's meant to evoke that. I'm not sure what's in here exactly. Let's get that open. Oh, these are cool. These are going to be pretty neat, I think. Okay. Ray-Ban Star Wars sunglasses with Jedi Order insignia again there on the arms and on the lenses. Very nice. I don't own a lot of sunglasses, so I'd be glad to have that. I can't take all this myself, though. It's going to be distributed evenly, I think. And then from Hallmark, We've got Anakin Skywalker, Jedi General Anakin Skywalker ornament from Star Wars Ahsoka, 2025 Hallmark ornament. Very nice. There's so much cool stuff here. Very excited to be here and to take a look at all of this and share it with you. And there's more to come. We're going to be looking at a whole bunch of Star Wars merch for the 2025 Gift the Galaxy holiday season. Look what a mess I made. Let's take a look at some more stuff. So out back of the main office, we've got a galactic gingerbread station where you can decorate a gingerbread Millennium Falcon or Grogu and put your own twist on these galactic icons. Here's all the materials that you need, and then next to that there's the Lego gingerbread at with gingerbread Darth Vader there. You can see him. Behind me, got some seating areas to hang out. There's an inflatable X-Wing with R2-D2 in a Santa hat. And a circle of chairs for the Stories and S'mores, featuring the Star Wars Storybook Collection audiobook, which is playing behind me here on these speakers. Some Star Wars towels on the seats. And then, yeah, coming out of the speaker right now is the story of
their tanks powered through too.
The Phantom Menace.
Fire! Yelled to General Seal.
Near the hangar, he sensed something. A presence he knew he might face on the Death Star. Obi-Wan pulled out his lightsaber and inched forward until he finally saw Darth Vader.
Over here at the bar, there's a galactic creation station where you can build, craft, create, and discover your creativity in a galaxy far, far away, featuring the Lego Group, Diamond Art Club, and Star Wars Fabric from Springs Creative. There's little Lego ships, the X-Wing, you've got TIE Interceptor, a couple other ones in there. It's crafts for people who are not good at crafts.
It's literally a puzzle with directions.
Right, exactly.
I like. It is a puzzle with directions.
Joy to the Galaxy Diamond Pop Card from The Mandalorian. Star Wars fabrics, as promised. You can create your own little banners and decorations here. Over here, looks like we have some lightsaber training going on, featuring the Star Wars Kyber core. Build your own power crystal lightsaber.
Yeah, I feel that one is more
There's also some more helmets out here from Hasbro. There's First Order Stormtrooper Moff Gideon's helmet, the Dark Trooper Mark III, I think that's called, the X-Wing pilot helmet. There's the Stranger's helmet from the Acolyte, and a Sith Trooper from The Rise of Skywalker. All sorts of different lightsabers. That's gonna look cool at nighttime, I think. Over here in the middle of everything, there's a big inflatable Millennium Falcon. Over there on the left, I know it's gonna happen there later, but I'll share it with you as the video goes on. I think this is gonna look fun at nighttime too when they light this up. And it's time for dinner in the Holiday Cantina. Star Wars Gift of the Galaxy Holiday Cantina, where we're eating Mediterranean chicken, and it's gluten-free, which means I can have some. There's falafel that's also gluten-free, and a couple other things that I can't eat. Look at this.
Right here.
And there's live music.
We have a lot of really, really fun things in store for you this evening, so please enjoy all of the food, all of the amazing drinks and offerings. After dinner, there are a bunch of activities for you to participate in. It's a choose your own adventure.
Nighttime has fallen on Joshua Tree. Some of these lights are on now, so let's take a look. Here's the Millennium Falcon all lit up with the Christmas lights. And here's where there's some stargazing happening. I can't see too many stars when I look up. Just a few of the brighter ones poking through. But they've got a big telescope set up here.
So right now Saturn is facing us edge on. So if the planet's here, you got the rings like this. Okay. So they're not like this. They're a straight line, basically. You'll see like vertically. You'll see like a vertical line. And then if you look really closely, you'll see the little dots around it. Those are the moons of Saturn. You can see the moons. Like Saturn. You can see the moons. Yep.
There's another Star Wars inflatable over here. It's the Razor Crest ship from The Mandalorian. If you'll recall, this ship is what Din Djarin and Grogu used for the first 2 seasons of the show. It gets destroyed near the end of season 2, but if you go watch the trailer for the movie The Mandalorian and Grogu, it looks like they have another Razor Crest in the movie.
Greetings, Exalted One. Welcome to Gift the Galaxy. I see we have travelers far and wide. Who here has a lightsaber that they've assembled? Or who wants to learn something new? First, we want to keep in mind that the lightsaber is an elegant weapon from a more civilized age, and we must always treat it with respect. As a tool of power. But also, it is a weapon that we use to defend life, not take it. So, what we can first learn is how we can hold and wield the lightsaber.
To start, we will defend a blaster bolt coming from the left. Block straight. Now you're going to defend on your right side. Bring it off to the other side. Now from here, as you defend, you're going to slash downward, diagonal. You're going to deflect the bolts back to sender. And then bring your saber to your left shoulder and slash downward from there. Deflect again.
There's also a fun photo shoot here with the lightsabers at nighttime. And now it's time to watch Star Wars Episode 6, Return of the Jedi from 1983. On a screen here, under the moon.
It probably shot it.
Strike me down with all of your hatred and your journey towards the dark side.
is almost over. The final family is leaving. It's just me left. It's 38 degrees out, which is 6 degrees above freezing if you're keeping track at home. But I'm determined to stick it out through the Battle of Endor and get to the end of this movie.
You failed, Your Highness. I am a Jedi, like my father before me.
So be it, Jedi.
Okay, it is now about 5:45 the next morning, and we are gathering in there to get ready to go on that charter bus. And we're going on a nature hike at sunrise here in the desert of Joshua Tree. And you'll notice most of us are wearing the Columbia Endor collection. And that's for another photo shoot we're going to be doing today.
But this is a really amazing place that features a lot of unique flora and fauna that really only exist here. The Joshua Tree being one. My favorite fun fact about a Joshua Tree is that it doesn't have tree rings, so you can't tell how old it is. They only grow about a 1/2 inch to 3 inches a year, so they're very slow growers. And they can last upwards, the average lifespan is about 150 years. So most of these guys that you see are probably just under 100. And there are a few bigger ones if you ever get the chance to come back and see some different spots.
Look how pretty. And now, as the sun is rising, it's time for the Columbia Endor Collection photo shoot here in the Joshua Tree Desert.
Slightly turn your body angle to like look, and look off to the distance.
And after our hike, we have returned to the campsite for some breakfast. Nice breakfast buffet. It looks like a waffle station. Maybe some pancakes going on here. Oh, a little omelet station looks like. All sorts of breakfast. Oh, and there's Star Wars toasters. Bookending a non-Star Wars toaster. And on this side, 3 Star Wars waffle makers.
Yeah, this is amazing.
Darth Maul, Death Star, and the Millennium Falcon. Oh, thank you for showing those off. Oh yeah, there you go. Look at that. Thank you. Oh, perfect. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Isn't that amazing?
Oh yeah, looking great. Thank you so much.
Of course. Of course.
Look at each other.
All right, that's going to wrap it up for the Star Wars Gift the Galaxy Holiday Getaway event here in the desert of Joshua Tree, California. What a really, really fun and really unique event. I never thought I would attend something like this. It was very different and just a tremendous amount of fun. So thank you so much to the Disney Products team and to Lucasfilm for having us out for this. Always love being involved and invited to something Star Wars related, so thank you so much. We'll be covering much more from this event. We'll be doing probably individual reviews of the products we receive, so thank you for those as well. And watch out for a podcast episode. I'm going to do an episode of the Laughing Place Star Wars podcast, Who's the Boss, all about this event and the 2025 Gift the Galaxy campaign, and we'll talk about the products there as well. As always, be sure to visit laughingplace.com for all your Disney news and opinions, and stick around right here next week for another episode of Laughing Place on location. My name is Mike Celestino. Thanks out there for watching. We'll see you real soon, and may the force be with you. Bye.